In Secret Invasion Episode 5, things are getting intense with the series' final showdown. Talos died out of nowhere in Episode 4, and now in Episode 5, Nick Fury and Jaya are regrouping and preparing to take on Gravik. The episode digs into what happened after the attack on the President and Fury's hunt for any allies left. It's setting the stage for the last part of the story. So, in a hospital, President Ritson gets taken care of while Fury sticks by his side. Once Ritson is inside, he sees a news report showing Talos as a Skrull in the previous episode's surprise attack. Meanwhile, Gravik and his crew return to New Skrullos and discuss what went down. Pagon criticizes Gravik for sparing Fury, and that leads Gravik to kill Pagon using the Groot DNA sample in his body. Then, Gravik orders his people to kill Vera for not following his order to kill Fury. After sending his crew away, Gravik contacts Rava, who's pretending to be James Rhodes, and tells her to keep Ritson alive. He also wants her to tell the US president that the attack was done by the Russians with Skrull help. Rhodes shows up at the hospital and finds Fury there. Before Fury can hurt him, the Skrull threatens to release footage of Maria Hill's death caused by Fury. That scares Fury enough to let Rhodes go and leave. In London, Sonya Falsworth talks to director Weatherby about the Skrull attack and the accusation that Fury killed Hill. To get the location of Dr. Rosa Dalton, she shoots Weatherby in the leg and exposes him as a Skrull agent. At the same time, a bunch of Skrulls rebel against Gravik and attack him in New Skrullos. But Gravik uses his enhanced biology to defeat them and kills one of them in front of everyone. Fury goes into one of his safe houses in London and finds Jaya there. Jaya blames him for her father's death and spills the beans that Gravik stole different DNA samples, including ones from Cull Obsidian and Flora Colossus. She tells Fury that Gravik is after something called the Harvest and asks to bury her father. So, Fury tells Jaya to take Talos' body to Vera and heads to Finland. The next day, Falsworth confronts two Skrulls who are pretending to be Dr. Dalton and her husband. She gets all the info she needs from them about infusing DNA samples into their comrades. Then Falsworth destroys their lab and takes all their stuff. Suddenly, the male Skrull takes the fake Dalton hostage and demands freedom, but Falsworth kills him fast. Jaya gets her father's body and brings him to Vera. Meanwhile, Rhodes talks to Ritson and urges him to destroy the Skrull facility in Russia. At the same time, Gravik calls Fury and suggests they meet one-on-one to talk about the looming World War III. In an open area, Vera helps Jaya with a Skrull burial ceremony for her father. After saying their goodbyes, they talk about Gravik's order to kill Vera when someone shoots through the window. But Jaya and Vera fight back and manage to take down all the attackers. Meanwhile, Fury disguises himself and goes to Finland to meet up with Falsworth. Are Avengers coming? Back in London, Jaya says goodbye to Vera while Fury and Falsworth head toward the Russian border. Fury spills the beans that Gravik has New Skrullos hostage and wants Rhodes to bomb it, and in return, he'll give Ritson the Harvest. He explains that if America and its allies attack Russia, it'll start a world war. Fury also spills that the Harvest has DNA samples from various Avengers, and Gravik wants to use them to make himself superpowered. In a cemetery, Falsworth asks Fury why he hasn't asked his superpowered buddies for help. Fury says they can't rely on them all the time. Right after that, Fury activates a tombstone and gets a vial with different DNA samples to give to Gravik. He grabs his gear, like an eye patch and a handgun, from a mausoleum and calls Gravik to finally meet up.